happened to us? What happened to me? What happened as I let it slip? I was confused by the powers that be, forgetting names and faces. Passers-by were looking at me as if they could erase it. Baby, did you forget to take your meds? Baby, did you forget to take your meds? Welcome to Transcend Money community. My name is Tony, and today's video we are going to analyze the price of Bitcoin, and if we have time, other coins. But let's go for this important analysis of Bitcoin now that is in the critical support we were mentioning yesterday. Let me check because I think the audio is not good. Just a second. Welcome to Transcend Money community. Working good. Okay. So it's very funny to listen myself in English. So now we are in this critical support. We have W, and the most important thing is like we have the futures of TRADFI negative. So it's gonna affect to the Bitcoin market. It's gonna break this support that we were talking about yesterday. So we had this touch in the entry point, and now we are doing higher highs, but the traditional markets maybe are going to break everything we were planning, because if we have a strong crash in the markets, then this can make Bitcoin go even lower. So let's analyze what can happen in the following hours. First of all, we're going to go to the institutional order book, where are the big liquidity based on the price. So we're going to check the USDT price, the USDT liquidity for the top prices in the order book. So let's go for it. Thank you very much for all the likes and new subscribers. And we have resistance. That's not good. We have resistance at 94,700, 95,700, because we have a lot of shorts entering in the market right now. And yes, these two, they can be the target. These two can be the target. The 95,700, I think, is going to be the top. Yesterday, we started with this new 896. As you can see, these were new based on this trading volume. So we had the resistance. Today, we'll pull back to the support we were mentioning yesterday, and now we have resistance. This is not good. And then not good, meaning not bullish. So we have a lot of shorts entering in the market. If the price is going higher than 94,700 or 95,700, and then we have as support between 93,250 and 92,890. So these are nice two ones. This will be a drop of 1%. And that's interesting. I thought that it's going to be more radical, the order book, but I don't see that it's very radical. Even I see some 99 here, 99, 98, 97. This is interesting, this grid. But the highest probabilities, I think, is 96 top, 93 bottom. So if today I should enter in the market, 93,500 will be in this peak again. Let me check the volume profile. Just a sec. Volume profile from here to here. Where is it now? Now it's a resistance, the max volume trade. You see, it's the 94,600, the one we were mentioning. That's now the resistance. Okay, let's go to weekly. Weekly, we have the two fair trade areas or regions. That is this one between 95,105 and 91,500 and 81,000, right? So if in this pool, so in between this 95, 91, 500 is zone of decision, in my opinion, if to decide the fair value range, that this can be one and this the other one. So right now we are trying to break this 95. So this is a critical moment. Critical moment, the price of Bitcoin have to break the 95. So if the Bitcoin price don't care about the traditional markets and is making a W, then we can go to 95. That will be ideal to come back at 95, because if we can keep the 95, then we'll start to trade in the range of the 95, 105. That will be bullish. But the point is how the price of Bitcoin is going to react with the futures that are negative in Bitcoin, in traditional market, sorry. We have a 0.78 negative. So then that's going to be the issue. And the markets are going to open in just a few minutes. In fact, we should see the important volume right now. Seems like the sellers are winning, not for a lot. Just the small traders, they are selling more than the ones that they are buying at this point. So we are in this fight of 94. We're going to go here and we're going to go for 1 million. We'll have a sound if the trade of a whale is bigger than 10 Bitcoins or bigger than 50, that is equivalent more or less to 1 million or 5 million. And then you see the resistance. This is the problem. This is the problem we have now. Even if we bounce, we're going to have resistance immediately in $95,000, $96,000. And this is what the market expects. So we can have the bounce to the 95, and then let's see the correction, because we have between what we were saying before, 93 to 50 and 92.88. So in my opinion, if I should start again with one trade, if you are not in the long, I think I will go for the 93,000, so a little bit lower. And this, depending with a tight stop loss, I think will go like about 1%, because this can, if the price of Bitcoin is following the traditional markets, can go hard down. And the 91, and it will go almost $100,000, right? So this will be, but in this region, we start to have the risk to go to the 91,500. But this will be my approach right now in this bounce where I will enter. So we have 5 minutes to go to the market. Also in 34 minutes, this is the traditional website of Transcend Money, transcend.money. We have the ISM services PMI for April, and this is gonna be in 30 minutes. Let's see if this have some effect. I don't think so. Just already the market seems that it's gonna open negative, the traditional markets. So let's see how this affects the price of Bitcoin in 5 minutes. Let me know what are your thoughts about the current situation of Bitcoin, if you are bullish or bearish in the market right now in this critical moment where the price of Bitcoin can decide if 95 is resistance or support. The volume right now in the markets is low. It's quite low. So I'm right now thinking that we can have a correction. Let me put this. The volume right now is $12 billion. So during the Asia and Europe didn't trade very hard today. So there we go. Let's see the opening of the market in 4 minutes. 4 minutes, we go in there. Volume, now small traders start to appear, or small trades. We didn't have even $1 million trade yet. So that for me will be the situation. So if we believe the price is going to hold, we can go with this long. But also we have to be aware, if we break the 91,500, that means the probabilities to go to this range, and because we are in this range going down, they are high, right? So now we are just breaking this 95. So we went to the range of 95,105 and just we broke down. So if the price of Bitcoin wants to be in this higher range, we have to go back to 95,000 as fast as possible. Okay, we can go a little bit lower, but have to bounce hard as soon as possible. And right now, if Bitcoin is attached to the price of the TRADFI, traditional finance, should drop a little bit, and that will be the possible 93. So let's see if the order book we have some change. Not yet. Seems that 93 to 50. Let's say 2 minutes. Now the volume start to enter. We had $1 million buying. So let's say the direction, if we go into the 96 or the 93. And we have 2 minutes. New York is about to open now. One minute and a half. That's going to be interesting. And obviously, whatever is doing Bitcoin, the altcoins will follow. So let's see. And we are out of this local range. Yes, we broke up also. We are keeping this zone of volume, so this is good. But the moment of truth is now, in 1 minute. In 1 minute. And right now, the cells are bigger in the... It's interesting because the small traders are selling more than the whales that are buying, right? So here we have right now from 1 to 5 Bitcoins to 5 to 10. These are the trades from 10 to 20. And we see here there are more sells in red and here there are more buys in green. So the market is open in 10 seconds, the TRADFI, obviously. And let's see if the whales, crypto whales, enter in the market now or not. The markets are open. There's a little bit of volume right now, no big whales yet, but the small trades are increasing the speed that we can see here. These are all the trades, and these are the trades bigger than 1 Bitcoin. So there is no volume. So yeah, probably we have to wait for the Federal Reserve decision for the interest rates, that this is going to be Thursday. This is going to be the big move in 2 days and 4 hours. I think here we have the important move. It's going to be in the interest rate decision or something that Powell is mentioning in the Fed press conference. Let's see what it's going to be, because right now seems the markets, the whales are not in the market. If you want to follow the whales, you know, you have our Twitter from Tencent Money, and here we follow in the whales that they are moving more than 150 Bitcoins aggressively. And since we are okay with this, let me check the chat. Yeah. Now the volume start to come in. You see the speed is unbelievable now. The speed is very fast. So this can be interesting now. We see a lot of small trades selling, because why we lose the 94? So now we're going to the 93 to 50. That is going to be to activate the next trade. Let's see if it's going for that, or we have a bounce, or what happened. No big. It's interesting because these are small traders, no whales. That was a whale, $1 million that they bought. And let's see the traditional markets. What do we have? Minus 62%. No, 62%. 0.62%. Ah, no, this is S&P 400. Why? Let me check. Ah, because I wrote 400. What's going on? Now we have volume entering in the market. We are 93,800. I would like to see the futures also. Yeah, minus 81%. 0.8, 81% basic point. Wow, 5 million they bought right now. Someone bought $5 million at 93,900. That was a big one. 50 Bitcoins. And here we're going to have the fight between the 94, 93. We can see in the order book, 94,700, 450 Bitcoins, $42.6 million in shorts in this specific price, 94,700.00. And in 93,250, we have 695 Bitcoins, $64.8 million of longs, right? If we go into CoinGlass, how are the liquidations right now? 93,300 against 95, let's say. Seems like it's recovering a little bit, the Standard & Poor's. Let's see. Tesla is down 2%, and Nvidia 46 basic points. And the futures are still negative. So that means still not positive, right? Okay. I'm seeing that my video froze. I know, because there is a big delay. Okay. So this is the situation right now. And I'm wondering, I would like the markets right now, real time, because we have a lot of volume. And I think, let me check. And I think here we can have a lot of tips of what is gonna happen in the following hours. But still, we can see that it's the small traders, the ones that they are bringing down the price now. It's not the big traders are buying hard. We saw it here. This is gonna be a big fight. And the TRADFI is trying to recover. Yes, trying to recover, but still not recover. 0.73. This is the critical. Okay, so there we go. We're gonna leave the video here, but this is gonna be an interesting moment. Seems that is strong support right now, so we didn't lose that area where we enter in the long trade. So this is great news. Let's see if the following hours can have some kind of pulse and go to attack the 95, making the W and then having more strength to try to break the 95. Right now we are in this critical level, 94, and let's see if we can hold it, Okay, so thank you very much to everyone. Have a very good luck with your trades and see you in the very next.